Hello everyone. Let's quickly cover the market update related to Bitcoin halving, which is within next 2 days. Let's see what happens to Bitcoin and altcoins after halving based upon the data from the previous cycle.
Now let's see what happened during 2020 Bitcoin halving. So before 2-3 days of halving, Bitcoin price dumped, and after halving, it made a V-shaped recovery. This was a 20% dump. If you see it on the 4-hour chart, then you will see price stayed within this lower half of the range for most of the time, giving a bearish indication like it's going to break the range and going to move low. And there were again and again wicks in this region. There were 3 wicks, and then after having it moved up, then started ranging in the upper half of the range. Then after a long time, it finally broke out of the range and started the bullish continuation. So this is, I think, around 2.5 months. This is a 2.5 month range. It broke out. Then uh, at this point, there was some fear related to inflation and interest rates. So it dumped a little bit. Then from here, it started its upward journey. Basically, when it broke out, it didn't retest this range. So it simply retested the range and then it moved up. Then you can see this vertical uh, this vertical expansion movement. But the pump did not start immediately. It took a lot of accumulation in this area, then it started moving up. Coming to the current cycle, so Bitcoin has been ranging between 60 to 70K for past 2 months, with occasional deviations above the range, creating new all-time high. And currently, the price action is little bit bearish on LTF, and due to this 16% dump, altcoins have wiped the gains of previous few months. Most of the altcoins have dumped more than 50%. So now everyone is in fear that what's going to happen, whether this is going to turn into bearish long-term trend. But as we have seen in the previous cycles also, this kind of dump is very usual. This is a around 16% dump, and we have seen the similar 20 and 25% dumps in the previous cycles. But after having is just 2 days away. After having, I'm expecting Bitcoin to reclaim this mid-range and also break this bearish structure, move up, and then start ranging within this upper half of the range between 64 to 70K, with occasional visits to the lower side of the range. And I think this is going to accumulate for quite some time, for a couple of months before it finally breaks out and moves vertically. But the focus will not be on the Bitcoin after having initially the investors focus on Bitcoin, but then the ultimate goal is to pump altcoin market. Altcoin market booms after having due to increase interest in the cryptocurrency market, positive sentiment. There are many factors which contribute to altcoin growth. So overall, I don't think we are going to turn bearish right now. For me, the bearish scenario only occurs if weekly 21 EMA is lost, which is around 54K. If we go back, then we can see as long as Bitcoin stays above weekly 21 EMA, it is in bullish trend, and when it loses it and the price goes below it, then it turns bearish. It is in a bearish territory. And last time it reclaimed it around 27K from where this whole rally began. Since then, it has not retested it. So right now, there is a chance to retest it in maybe next couple of months. But uh, as long as it holds it, then we are in the bull market. We are not going to lose the bullish momentum. And as per the previous cycles, I'm not expecting uh, the bull market to end here. This is just the beginning. Now let's take a look at what happened to altcoin market cap during previous halving. So, altcoins were already moving up slowly after halving. Just before halving, in the last 3 days, they downed a little bit, and then after halving, they again started moving up. But this is just a slow move up, and then there is some accumulation. But then vertical expansion started. If you take a look how this pumped between December 2021 to Feb 2021 for 2 months. There was significant growth in altcoin market cap due to Bitcoin pumping during this period after the accumulation ended. So if if you are looking for any significant gains, then I probably my suggestion would be to hold your spot back for long term. Don't just try to get demotivated by 3 4 days or 1 week of bearish price action. These kind of price action will keep occurring over the complete cycle, but overall your coins will keep flourishing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance, what happened after halving. So till halving, in the anticipation, Bitcoin dominance pumped, but after halving, the dominance started declining. Then it kept declining for till September. During this period, altcoin market pumped. Now let's take a look at current dominance. Then current dominance also looks peaked to me. If you can see here, this is a key SR level on the higher time frame. So I'm expecting a retrace after halving from this to around here. And during this period, altcoins can pump while BTC goes sideways. Now, the important chart which I use to track the market movement is USDT dominance. It has been trading into this expanding channel or expanding wedge for years, and I have given this chart and my thoughts about forming the bottom around this blue area in the group also. On the LTF, it was forming a triangle here, the breakout from which caused the whole market to dump. I am expecting it to hold a little bit here, maybe go down a little bit, and then ultimately test this blue area. Then we test this red line again. And during these retraces, market is going to pump hard after halving, I think. So while tracking the whole market movement, please keep an eye on USDT dominance. Now coming to the altcoin market cap for current cycle. So this is the first retrace that has happened after weeks and weeks of altcoins pumps. So this is not unhealthy here. This is very much expected. These kind of retraces in any bull market. These retraces are going to fuel the fire to altcoin vertical rallies. I expect this blue SR region to be retested in maybe next couple of months, but I expect it to form a higher low here and then make another higher high till around this region, and then probably range or make a vertical expansion here. But this is not bearish in any way. I think most people are panicking because their alt backs have dumped 40-50%. But don't worry about that, because if you are a long-term holder, then surely you are going to get good returns. I'm not going to be bearish until this blue box is lost on the weekly. Wicks are fine till around this region, but I don't expect it to slice through this region with a strong weekly candle. If that happens, then that will be a bearish indication. For now, we are good. At last, let's take a quick look at Ethereum. So Ethereum has also pumped till 4K, and now it is retracing. It's around 3K. Uh, I will not be bearish on Ethereum until it slices through around 2400. Till then, it will be bullish. I don't expect this to happen. It might retest here the green region again. That is possible on LTF, that it retests this green region, which is also a demand as well as the channel low. This might happen, but then again, I expect it to move up. Ethereum ETF deadline is around July. If we see what happened during Bitcoin ETF, then maybe due to some insider info, Bitcoin started pumping 3 months before the actual ETF approval. So if Ethereum ETF is going to get approved, then Ethereum might start its rally maybe next month or maybe in few weeks if it's going to happen. If it's going to be rejected, then there will be whole market wide crash, but that will be an opportunity to accumulate spots. Any bearish scenario that is coming in the next few months, that is your opportunity to enter more spots, because the whole market is going up in next 1 to 2 years. There will be exponential growth in the crypto market. Just don't be phased. And I think Ethereum, after halving, it is going to again make some slow pumps to this channel high around 3500. It might break out from here. We'll see that later. For now, we have to play level by level. So let's see how it happens. But for LTF, I'm just considering maybe this retest and then up, or maybe up from somewhere here like this and then move up. Flip the supply and then move up. So that's it for the whole market update for now. We'll see how it plays out around halving.